Why do millions of Muslims gather in Mecca every year clad in simple white garments to perform a series of ancient rituals? This is the Hajj, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, an essential practice that every Muslim who is physically and financially capable must endeavor to perform at least once in their lifetime. The Hajj is more than a physical journey. It is a spiritual voyage that offers purification and a profound sense of unity among Muslims worldwide. This pilgrimage is a demonstration of the solidarity of the Muslim people and their submission to Allah, the focal point of their faith. Every step of the Hajj is imbued with history and significance. The rituals performed by pilgrims today have been passed down through generations, originating from the prophets Ibrahim and Muhammad, peace be upon them, both central figures in Islamic history. These rituals serve as a testament to their faith and obedience to Allah's command. This profound act of faith, deeply rooted in Islamic tradition, dates back thousands of years, intertwined with the lives of Ibrahim and Muhammad, peace be upon them. The origins of Hajj trace back to the time of Ibrahim, peace be upon him, a figure revered not just in Islam, but also in Christianity and Judaism. This ancient patriarch, whose life is shrouded in both history and legend, is central to the story of Hajj, particularly through his connections with the Kaaba, the cube-shaped structure at the heart of Mecca. According to Islamic tradition, it was Ibrahim who, along with his son Ismail, peace be upon them, laid the foundation of the Kaaba. This act was more than just the construction of a physical structure. It was the establishment of a spiritual epicenter which would draw millions from across the globe in a profound act of faith. The Kaaba is considered by Muslims to be the house of Allah, the direction towards which they pray, and the ultimate destination of the Hajj pilgrimage. But the story intertwines further with personal sacrifice and divine intervention, prominently featuring Hagar, Ismail's mother. Faced with extreme thirst in the desolate landscape of Mecca, Hagar's desperate search for water for her son is a poignant tale. She ran 7 times between the hills of Safa and Marwa seeking aid. In response to her perseverance, the Zamzam well miraculously sprang forth under Ismail's feet, a well that to this day provides water to millions of pilgrims. The rituals of Sa'i and Tawaf during Hajj commemorate these acts of faith and endurance. Sa'i, representing Hagar's frantic search, involves pilgrims walking or running between the hills of Safa and Marwa. Meanwhile, Tawaf involves circling the Kaaba 7 times, echoing the divine instruction given to Ibrahim to build the sanctuary. The connection of these rituals to the story of Ibrahim, Hagar, and Ismail, peace be upon them, underlines the deep roots of Hajj in themes of devotion, struggle, and community. It is a pilgrimage that celebrates not only a physical journey, but also a spiritual journey towards faith and reliance on the divine. Thus, the foundations of Hajj were laid, embedding it not only in Islamic faith, but also linking it to older monotheistic traditions. Fast forward thousands of years to the 7th century when the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, revitalized Hajj, giving it the form we recognize today. In the year 622, Muhammad, peace be upon him, facing persecution, migrated from Mecca to Medina, a journey known as the Hijrah. This pivotal event not only marked the beginning of the Islamic calendar, but also set the stage for the transformation of Hajj. Prior to Muhammad's influence, the pilgrimage was imbued with various pre-Islamic practices, which he meticulously purified, aligning it more closely with monotheistic beliefs. Upon his return to Mecca in 630, Muhammad, peace be upon him, performed what would be his first and last Hajj, known as the farewell pilgrimage, in the following year. It was during this time that he established the rituals that would define Hajj, ensuring each step was imbued with deep spiritual significance. One of the key rituals emphasized by Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the standing at Arafat or Waqfah. This poignant moment occurs on the 9th day of Dhul Hijjah, the last month of the Islamic calendar. Pilgrims gather at the plain of Arafat, praying and reflecting from noon until sunset. It is said to represent the climax of the Hajj and is a moment charged with profound spirituality, where it is believed that God comes closest to earth. Muhammad, peace be upon him, also reinforced the practice of Tawaf, circling the Kaaba 7 times, and Sa'i, walking 7 times between the hills of Safa and Marwa. These acts commemorate the actions of Hagar, the mother of Ismail, as she searched for water for her son, symbolizing the struggle and ultimate faith in God's provision. Furthermore, the Prophet, peace be upon him, introduced more structure to the rites of animal sacrifice, which symbolize the story of Ibrahim and his son, peace be upon them, and are a reminder of submission to divine will. With the Prophet Muhammad's touch, peace be upon him, Hajj was transformed from an ancient pilgrimage into a fully structured act of devotion central to Muslim identity. As empires rose and fell, Hajj remained, adapting to the currents of history, yet steadfast in its essence. Throughout the centuries, the Hajj has witnessed the ebb and flow of Islamic empires, each leaving its mark on this pivotal pilgrimage. During the Umayyad and Abbasid caliphates, the rulers recognized the importance of this religious duty and invested significantly in the infrastructure of the holy cities. Roads were expanded and security measures enhanced, facilitating safer and more efficient journeys for the pilgrims. One notable improvement was the construction of more reliable water sources along the pilgrim routes. The Zamzam well, near the Kaaba in Mecca, was carefully maintained, and additional amenities were developed to ensure that the growing number of pilgrims could perform their rituals without the distress of thirst or the hardship of travel. Historical figures, from rulers to scholars, have undertaken the Hajj, each adding to the rich tapestry of its legacy. The journey of the great traveler Ibn Battuta in the 14th century is particularly memorable. His detailed accounts provide a lens into the Hajj of his time, revealing the complexity of the arrangements and the diverse backgrounds of the pilgrims. Even during periods of conflict or political upheaval, the Hajj continued to be a beacon calling the faithful. The pilgrimage was seen not just as a religious obligation, but also as a potent symbol of Islamic unity and endurance. Leaders and common folk alike strove to keep the tradition alive, often under challenging circumstances. The management of Hajj also evolved. For instance, an elaborate administrative system to oversee the Hajj was developed, ensuring that the pilgrimage was conducted with as much order and safety as possible. This system also facilitated international relations, as the empire controlled vast territories across which the pilgrims traveled. Despite challenges, the enduring appeal of Hajj and its ability to gather vast crowds speaks to its deep-rooted significance in the Muslim world. In the modern era, Hajj has faced both challenges and advancements. As the world steps into the age of technology and globalization, the ancient pilgrimage of Hajj has not been left untouched. The introduction of modern technology had significantly improved transportation systems and have revolutionized how pilgrims move about and experience the sacred sites. Previously, a pilgrimage to Mecca was a daunting journey, fraught with perils and taking months on end. Today, thanks to modern aviation, a pilgrim from as far as Indonesia or Nigeria can reach the holy city of Mecca within hours. The rapid transit not only saves time, but also opens the doors of this spiritual journey to a much broader segment of the Muslim community, including the elderly and those with limited physical abilities. The Saudi government has played a pivotal role in this transformation. Recognizing the growing number of pilgrims, which now regularly exceeds 2 million annually, comprehensive strategies have been implemented to manage the crowd and enhance the safety of the pilgrims. Enormous expansions of the Holy Mosque in Mecca and improvements in infrastructure around the holy sites ensure that the influx of pilgrims can be accommodated more comfortably and safely. Moreover, sophisticated crowd control measures, including the use of surveillance cameras and GPS tracking systems, have been introduced. These technologies help in managing the flow of pilgrims, especially during rituals like the stoning of the devil, which have historically been prone to overcrowding and accidents. Modern advancements have reshaped the logistics of Hajj, making it accessible to a global Muslim population, yet its spiritual core remains unchanged. Year after year, Hajj continues to be a profound expression of faith for millions of Muslims around the world. Each step taken by the pilgrims on this sacred journey is not just a physical movement, but a step closer to spiritual renewal and purification. Imagine a vast sea of humanity, where every face reflects a unique story, yet all are united in a singular purpose. In the plains of Arafat, under the vast sky, pilgrims from every corner of the globe gather. They stand shoulder to shoulder, rich and poor, young and old, from every race and nationality. Here all worldly distinctions melt away, replaced by a collective identity as servants of Allah. This gathering is not just a meeting of people, but a fusion of stories, cultures, and spirits. Each pilgrim carries personal hopes, dreams, and prayers. Yet, they share the communal goal of seeking forgiveness, mercy, and blessings. The Hajj serves as a powerful reminder of the equality of all humans in the eyes of the divine. The rituals of Hajj, which have been performed for centuries, continue to reinforce the bonds of global Muslim solidarity. This spiritual journey challenges each pilgrim to reflect on their life, cleanse their soul, and renew their faith. It is a profound personal transformation that resonates through their communities and across the Muslim world. From its ancient origins to its modern-day practice, Hajj remains a pillar of spiritual purity and communal unity, continuing to inspire and uplift. We ask Allah Almighty to keep the pilgrims safe and secure, to make their journey easy and comfortable. O Lord, watch over your servants, keep them safe and secure. Accept their earnest efforts to fulfill their sacred duties. In the midst of their challenges and sincere prayers, make their faith soar with hope of acceptance of this special journey. May their every step deepen their faith, cleanse their soul, and bring them closer to the essence of their beliefs and to you, O Lord. O Allah, may their return journey back home be safe, carrying a light that rejuvenates their souls and a peace that enriches their hearts. O Allah Almighty, accept their prayers and their pilgrimage to your house. We ask you, O Allah, to extend your blessings and invitations to those who await their turn, yearning to tread these sacred paths and drawing them closer to fulfilling this pillar of their faith. May the prayers and peace of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad and upon his family and companions.
محمد نبينا